Hey everyone, how's it going? Noxiddar here, and welcome to this reaction of the season finale of Percy Jackson and the Olympians, Season 2. Before I begin, I want to give a sincere thank you to everyone who has followed me on this journey so far. Whether that goes all the way back from Season 1 to different reaction series entirely, to just starting with Season 2 or just starting with this episode. The fact that all of you came along with this journey with me, the connections that we've made to story and to each other and the comments and to the greater Percy Jackson community at large. It's meant a lot to me. In fact, I'm gonna be quite honest, I both was really looking forward to this reaction and also equally dreading it. When I first started this reaction journey on this channel, I was trying to escape the pain that I was experiencing after losing a student that I had worked with one-on-one for the last 8 years. Halfway through their senior year was a pain I'd never experienced before. So I threw myself at a new challenge. Something I'd never done before. Something like talking while watching a TV show. Something I'd never do, by the way. And so where season 1 of Percy Jackson was born in that need to get away, to escape the pain of reality and lose myself in the call to adventure, season 2 has been a little different. I won't lie to you, this has probably been the hardest reaction series that I've done, and it both has nothing to do with Percy Jackson and really everything to do with Percy Jackson. I've talked about building those personal connections to the story, to the community, and then also the community in the comments as well. I've enjoyed building those connections, and there's a lesson that I've always understood that I had to learn the hard way this time around. Not everyone who joins you will see it through to the end. My father loved Percy Jackson. How could he not? It had all the nautical themes of all the things that he loved about being a sailor in the United States Navy. I really enjoyed watching season 1 with my father. We watched the first episode of season 2 together. And I did that before I reacted to it this time because I didn't know how much time I had left with him. And so that made starting the series reaction pretty difficult. Really difficult. And I'll be honest, my father did not watch the videos on my channel. What he did was he liked to go through and read everybody else's comments on my videos. And he would like his favorites, and he would show them to me when we gather around the dinner table or something. I think my father recognized something very important about the nature of reaction videos and of those connections I talked about. We live in such a divided world where every opinion is polarizing. No one can seem to agree on anything. But the things that we enjoy and the experiences that we share, those are the important things to focus on. Those are the things that bring us together. And that's why, as hard as it is, knowing that my father could not be here with all of us and part of this community and to have this experience, I honor his memory by bringing him along with me. It's a lesson about the nature of adventure that I've always understood, but it hits hard with the weight of experience. So when I say thank you and that I am grateful for having you here with me on this adventure, I hope you know I mean it. With that, it's time for me to cross that finish line, to finish what we started. Without any further ado, let's get right to this reaction.
Percy, what is it?
Look out!
Blackjack?
Blackjack.
That's what I said. Where's Clarice?
Where's Clarice?
That's what I said!
I know him.
He knows him. Okay.
It's just normal Percy behavior.
That's what Dudley's gonna help.
She can help Percy carry the weight.
Dolly's gonna be the one in the prophecy, not Percy.
There's a prophecy.
Man, we talk about carrying burdens. Did I get some like divine gift from the Oracle? What's going on here? Hitting on some heavy themes. It's too early to be this emotional. Let's go. Come on.
Clarice never made it to the tree. There's monsters up ahead. They're surrounding camp. She took off on foot with the fleece.
Where are you going?
With you.
No. No way.
I wasn't asking, Percy.
Please. She's up this road. I watched the Minotaur.
What are you doing to me, Percy? Come on. It's fine.
Promise me you'll stay at a safe distance.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
I know I said I'm going to try to cross the finish line. I didn't think I was going to be tripping and stumbling right out the gate. What are we doing here? I get that energy, wanting to do anything to protect someone from any harm, especially if you already thought you lost someone. So, like I said, this is this is going to be one of the hardest series I think I've ever recorded. I thought we just had a fun last episode. And it both has nothing to do with Percy Jackson and everything to do with Percy Jackson, especially right now. Did I mention I'm terrible at goodbyes?
Before I was a king, I was a charioteer myself. Yes, I'm sorry, Mr. Rodriguez. I'm just in the middle of a story right now.
Just the middle of it, yeah.
Another giant broke through. That's 3 in 3 days. And our barrier's weaker than ever. We need more people to patrol the border.
We are barely going to finish in time to get the races going again.
Screw the races.
Back in my day, the blood, the brutality. We picked up a weapon and we... The gods have lifted my curse. Oh, come on.
That's it? He's just gone? I guess he got to experience freedom in his final moments for meeting a fiery end. And he was also in the middle of a story. Couldn't Rodriguez have just let him finish? Man. I love this imagery, though. Is that what Thalia's tree's doing? So I have a question for the community out there. When I see a scene like this, and I haven't read the second book yet, I wonder how many campers are in Camp Half-Blood. Does it ever give a particular number? I feel like when we saw last season Red Team and Blue Team face off, there was quite a lot of extras. The one thing that I wouldn't say bothers me as much as I just wish it was better represented is like maybe the scope and scale of battles. Like in this image, there's 10 giants and probably 10 to 20 archers. Is this the relevant size of the siege as it's depicted in the book? Just one of those limitations of the TV show medium. Just something that I think about. Like, I wonder if it's just a little more grand.
Bronte doesn't have enough people. She probably hasn't slept in days.
Well, see, Annabeth recognizes it. Okay, we got 4 more.
I want everyone to join us at Half-Blood Hill. We're going in.
Finish what you started with the tree.
We will burn camp to the ground and anyone left inside. But when the battle is over, the tree must still stand.
He's definitely playing at something. And that's why I find Luke such an interesting character to watch.
It's me!
Hey, hold up!
Sorry, Clarice. I don't care. You guys are my escort. Now we got a lot of ground to cover.
The great prophecy was about me. What about Thalia?
This is about your dream about Dahlia showing up at camp.
Demigod dreams are dangerous. You're the one who told me that.
Okay, well that answers that question. He did tell her about the dream. I didn't just dream that up.
Should have never come back here. We don't have time for this. There's an army at our front door. Take us to Tantalus.
Tantalus is gone.
What?
Caught a fireball in the face.
Who's in charge of camp defense then?
Oh, great.
Oh, great.
That's what I said.
Clarice has the fleece. If we got here before she did, that means she's in trouble.
Luke's not just after us, he's after you. He's trying to bring the Titans back.
Okay. That's enough.
Kronos is back.
Okay, okay. There is no proof that that's true.
He spoke to me. Look, this is it. This is the real thing. What Chiron's been training us for. There is no bigger hero or divine intervention to come to our rescue. We have to take care of our own.
Good
Because that's
speech.
what real heroes do. We stand up for our own!
Man, seeing Tyson just makes me happy.
You know, some of us are worried that there's enemies in camp. Traitors.
Traitors?
She's a traitor. One of Luke's loyalists.
Luke always had my back.
Cut her down and get the fleece.
Now it's really aggravating that Rodriguez cut off Tantalus. His story.
Know what your mistake was? Thinking we were friends. Maybe you forgot you don't have those.
Oh, yeah?
Well played, Gerber.
Skull Crusher. I, Luke Castellon, give you permission to enter camp. Percy! No fleece to heal you this time.
Just once I want somebody to just be like, what? It's gotta be so loud. I understand how it facilitates the storytelling, but for some reason, I always just get a good chuckle when I see something like that. The one thing that I really want to comment on and compliment right here is the fight choreography, even though it uses a lot of just quick cuts, and so you don't get to see like a prolonged sequence. A lot of the strikes and stabs that you see are effectively what would be like kill strikes, you know, mortal blows, wherein more theatrical components and less stunt work, you see more attacking the weapon. And like we kind of see with Percy and Luke here, they're attacking more at the weapon to kind of build that dramatic and narrative tension. It's why, and like to go back to something that I really love is like Star Wars. You know, 10 minutes of watching Anakin and Obi-Wan fight in episode 3 was really, you know, it was hype. It was definitely hype, especially when I was a teenager watching it. But always, I've always thought that my favorite fight and lightsaber duel was Return of the Jedi. And so sometimes when I'm watching through these big battles, those are the kind of things that I look for, is what's the dramatic weight of what I'm being shown? Am I being shown just simply the spectacle, or is there a specific weight of emotion that I'm supposed to be holding on to in this moment? So unlike other people, I probably shouldn't have paused here, but those are the kind of things that I think about. Right there. Oh my. Oh. What a hell of a place to resume. Oh. Yeah, forget weapon attacking weapon. I like that.
It was always Thalia.
Is that Tyson? Yes! Let's go. And that goes back to what I was just talking about. It's simple, it's effective, but the weight of emotion of that brotherly love just coming together and that close kinship that's forged over this season, not only just the fact that I love seeing Tyson in every scene that he's in, but you really feel it. Man, that was really well done. That was really, really well done. What a payoff. That was tremendous. That was so good. Good shot. Man, Annabeth has had it rough this second half of the season.
Finish the quest.
I'll bet she was wishing she had that metal spear. Celestial bronze. There we go. I was trying to think of the name of the metal. Is that what his dream was referring to? Maybe Cronus did manipulate it then. Interesting. Oh. Man, why do you have to be standing in a peacoat like the lone sailor? I just got done talking about my dad. And here we have this thematic element of Percy, who, especially after the events of season 1, really desires that closeness with his father. And here he is. He's showing up. Okay. Hardest series I've ever reacted to. Come on. Let's lock in. It's just a dad, just a god, just Poseidon. But that's beside the point. See what I did there? Little dad joke.
This is
A dream. I'm dreaming.
You've grown. The Titans walk loose from their prison. War is inevitable. I need my son by my side. Thank you for watching over him.
Percy, you're okay?
The forge of my brother Hephaestus is hidden in the deep of my domain. We have need of your skills to craft weapons for the war to come.
Yes. Yes, sir.
If you need time to think it over,
I'll go. It's the least I can do, really, to repay you for Percy. A long time ago, on the streets, before I met you and Sally, it was really, really hard.
Tell me about
I
it.
prayed to the gods for help. I prayed for a friend, and now I sent a brother. I'm gonna go get ready.
And there it is. Everything I said at the beginning. United by a common need for connection. That helps soften the emotional blow.
I suppose there is no ideal age to carry the burden of deciding the fate of the universe.
Is that why you had me?
There are forces more powerful than the will of the gods, my son. Fate is one of them. Love, another. Never underestimate yourself, Perseus.
So, we won. Survived. The cronies were driven back.
Chiron put me in charge of training our strike force for the fight to come. Let's get started. Could use you too. Both of you.
Just give me a shut up, Jackson.
Shut up, Jackson.
You deserve to know the truth of what really happened that night that you arrived.
I remember this. I don't need to relive it.
The story you remember didn't end the way you think.
How do you agree?
Zeus.
Father.
The Furies had delivered a message from Hades, who knew exactly how to drive a wedge between father and daughter.
Well, it's too late. I heard what they said.
I actually wondered if we would even see Zeus again on screen after the passing of Lance Reddick, but it's nice to see that we have that continuation of the character. I mean, Zeus, probably a pretty important character when it comes to Percy Jackson, given its setting. But, yeah, interesting. Well, let's see how it goes.
All lies.
Do you want me to fight some war for you to fulfill some fake prophecy?
The great prophecy is very real, and you must be on the right side of it.
I thought it was all lies.
You would be protected. More, you would be idolized by the other demigods who would fight each other to bask in your glory.
The only demigods I care about are the two I just brought here.
You will not walk away from me.
Hear my words. I will never be your weapon.
Do you hear me?
Wouldn't Grover have heard this? He was potentially closer than Chiron was.
6 years ago, Zeus ordered me to lie, to say that the Furies had mortally wounded Thalia and that he had spared her life. When you first told me about the quest this year, I realized what Cronus intended, to use the power of the fleece to raise his champion. I feared that champion was you, Percy, but I was wrong.
You don't mean... Annabeth? You've grown.
Where's Luke?
You guys get nightmares, right? Not like mine. Because mine just woke up.
That's it? That's a pretty big cliffhanger. Oh man, I did it. We did it. Season 2 is in the books, and what a roller coaster that last episode, particularly for me, took me on. It's like I set it up in the intro just so we could hit every emotional high and low along the way. But there it is. That's the nature of adventure. Every time you take another step forward, it's always into the mystery of the unknown. You never know what you're going to see, but often the things that are in front of you inform the steps that you've left behind. And that is kind of the takeaway for Season 2. I want to thank everybody again, because I can't thank you enough, for joining me on this journey. I went ahead and front-loaded the big important message and the big takeaway from everything this time. And all I'm left with is gratitude. And a new adventure to look forward to. And truth be told, that's all it needs to be. So once again, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. I'll see you in the next one. This is Noxiddar. Out.
So hit that like button, subscribe if you dare. This is Noxiddar.